totalitarianism, extremism, and injustices. Europe's historical minorities such as Roma people, Jews, have been persecuted for centuries and have been denied their rights and basic freedoms. And the slavery, for example, of Roma people in Eastern Europe has existed for 5 centuries and ended only in the 19th century. Which can be also compared with slavery of Afro-Americans in the United States. So it happened in our part of the world. And during the Second World War, the Holocaust genocide was planned and organized by Nazi Germany and its collaborators. And 6 million Jews and hundreds of thousands of Roma people and other minorities were exterminated because they were different. They were different from others. And already during the war, there were attempts to deny this genocide by Nazis themselves. And since then, the movement on denial has grown and become strong in certain circles. And usually, denial of a genocide is combined with xenophobia, hatred of foreigners, is combined with racism and extremism. And since the fall of communism and disintegration of the Soviet Union, our part of the world, Eastern Europe, as I already said, experienced totalitarianism, experienced and had been divided ethnically, linguistically, and faced a wave of nationalism, anti-minority sentiment, and escalation of ethnic conflicts in different parts of this region. And many various narratives and troops replaced one grand narrative which existed before, and minorities usually were positioned as scapegoats and guilty of all troubles and instability. Various aspects of the past, especially those which are considered difficult and inconvenient aspects of identities, national identities in Eastern Europe, were silenced and denied. And our society now had to go through the process of dealing with the past, which has been challenging. There is a lot of issues to be discussed here and rework this difficult past. And in this context, of course, the minorities and their rights are very sensitive. So their freedoms and their rights should be protected by the law and implemented. So this is also our big challenge for today. And now I would like to invite Professor Rafał Pankowski, who will continue our discussion.